What's up everybody, good morning, hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on Bitcoin, your daily update. Unfortunately, we had a bit of a sell-off yesterday in general. I mean, we talked about this yesterday in kind of the emergency update I did in the afternoon. I tried to warn you for this being a possibility. See, what was the case, and this is basically what we said and what we talked about over the entirety of the last couple of days, is that technically Bitcoin was bullish, right? I mean, we had this uptrend, which held until yesterday afternoon, all right? So it's very recent. I mean, it's not even 24 hours ago that we turned bearish. I don't think we're fully bearish yet, and I'll tell you why. And I do still think that there is a chance here for us to bounce back. And that's not just to give you some hopium. I really do think that technically. But the thing is that what was true throughout the entire slow move up here is that there was no volume. All right, the volume for Bitcoin throughout the entire move up, which especially was the case since like Saturday, was very low. And right now the volume has increased to $31 billion. But even if we compare that to last week, it still has to increase like 35 or 40% to get back to the same volume levels as last week. And the volume earlier, like it was yesterday and throughout the entire move up, it was between like 20 and 24 billion. Which was much lower than the week before. So sure, we were bullish, but the momentum and the volume that we had in this period of time was not in the markets. So can you really trust a move like that then? No, all right? So I tried to tell you that, but overall I was still bullish, all right? Bullish until proven otherwise. And it was proven otherwise yesterday afternoon. So we talked about that in the video I made yesterday. What I said then is that as long as we're holding 64 and 65,000 as a support, we are at least neutral, and I still think that's the case. All right, there's a lot of different key levels here in this area. I think that the most important level is probably somewhere right here. All right, so that's between 65,000 and 63,500. And if you look at it that way, we have both received bearish confirmation by breaking down below 65,000 and also retesting it. And we've had a bullish confirmation so far, at least, by holding 63,500. So ultimately what we're waiting for is some sort of either a breakout, when I make my camera a little bit bigger, either a breakout or some sort of a sign that we can get some recovery or continuation. And there's a lot we can look at. I mean, first of all, since that drop yesterday, we've seen some absorption, all right? We've had quite a lot of spot buys coming in, while the CVD for the futures right here, as you can see, dropped down lower. That's a bullish sign. However, the thing is that if you look at it as a whole, all right, so we can obviously spot bullish things, but the only way Bitcoin in the last couple of months has been bullish is if we see sustained momentum coming in. Which the best way to look at that is the open interest. And the open interest, and that was also one of the things we looked at with the bullish momentum in the last couple of days, the open interest has kind of just consolidated. So I think that's bearish, all right? If there's no momentum, then there's no, like, sure, technically you could say we are consolidating here. And if you look at, for example, where a lot of the liquidity is, that's another bullish sign, because a lot of the liquidity is more towards 68,000. But you need momentum. So that's the main thing to look at. And at this moment, that momentum isn't there. So then we should assume that the technical structure that we are in right now will continue. And unfortunately, that does mean, I think, at least on the short term, that we will see some more bearish momentum down to this level right here between 62,000 and 61,500 or 61,000, excuse me. And then from there, we'll see again. The thing is that if we drop down to that level and we gain open interest, and I will keep you updated on this, all right? I will keep doing my market updates. So we'll talk about Bitcoin twice a day. So don't worry too much about that. But it looks most likely right now that we will drop down there, and that and that from there we'll find support and get back up, because the current technical structure looks more like a consolidation than a downtrend, even though there's no momentum. So, like I said, I'll keep you updated on this. For now, I think this is what you need to know. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, take care, have a great day, and bye.